Hi everyone, welcome to Buns and Guns. We're going to work with hand weights today. So if you have dumbbells, have them handy, or do some improvising and put cans from your pantry into bags evenly weighted, or hang on to bottles if you have juice bottles, water bottles. We can do a variety of different weights using things around the house. We're going to keep it low impact. We have a couple of warm-up moves where you might go high impact, but other than that, it's a lot of muscle strength. Lunges, squats, and some standing ab work where we also work on balance, so something that's really critical. So have your water close by, and we will start to warm up. And hopefully you are working out in a place that's a little cooler than it currently is outside. So in the middle of a heat wave, keep cool, keep hydrated. Taking in nice big inhales, stretch, exhale. Take your time to go right up, fingers reaching for the ceiling, come back down. One more time, inhale. Shake those arms all the way down. Let's take that march a little more intense with the knees coming up, engaging the core. So you should feel your stomach helping to pull the knees up. Okay, so by pulling those muscles tight, and then we engage the muscles through the legs to raise up front. And we're going to take it a little higher if you want, into a jog. Remembering our warm-up is about getting your blood circulating, heart rate's going to increase, breathing's going to increase. We don't want to go right into some of the moves where we're asking the muscles to work a whole lot longer if they're cold or they've just been sitting idle as you've been sitting at your desk. So if that's been your morning, lots of sitting, we need to do wake up. So we need to shake out arms, move the legs, and now we're going to take it into jacks. So high impact move if you'd like it this way, with both big feet coming out, or a lower impact move, one leg out at a time to the side. Full range with the arms. If you are doing the full impact move, you're landing on soft feet, so not slamming those heels into the ground, and you're keeping your knees soft. So don't straighten those legs fully. 4, 3, 2, last one. Into our squats. We're going to do lots of these for the class. So right now, we have no increased level of intensity with no weights in our hands. We're not going to go super low in the squat. Let's just work on form, sending those hips back, making sure our knees stay behind our toes and our chest stays up and open. And once you get it, you start to squeeze a bit more as you stand up. The glutes, the inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out. Knees lifting again to the front. Hand to opposite knee. Turn the leg. Hand to opposite foot. Maybe feeling the inner thigh work a bit more. Take that hand to foot touch and do it behind you. So still going to the opposite foot. And now, add a little squat in the middle. So come down, load the leg, push up. There we go. 4, 3, 2. Last one. We're going to take heel digs to the front. Keep it nice and easy though. Don't really slam that heel down. Scoop up the arms. So this is, got a little bit of a squat going here. We're still pushing the hips back. Squeeze when you stand. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Inhale. Shake it out. One more. And out. I'm grabbing my heavier weights, 7 pounds. Feel free to go higher if you've got different sets. And we're going to start to do alternating lunges forward. Forward, push back. Forward. So I'm going to turn sideways. And you can see that once my foot lands, I don't go forward any further. I take it down. If I continue to go forward, I'd be driving my knee over my toe. And I don't want to do that. Bicep curls, both arms. Up and down. Up and down. When those hands come down, pass them back slightly beyond your hips. You can see I'm turning my hands just a little bit. So as I curl up, palms facing up. When I bring it down, my palms face into my body. Good. Choosing how low you go into that lunge. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keeping those feet a little wider than hip width apart. Just rock side to side and tap the toe. Bend your elbows. Keep the hands around belly button level and extend out front. Out front. Again, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my legs. I'm going to start to take that tap more towards the back instead of the side. Really squeezing down the back of the leg. Squeezing the glutes. Good. Slowing it down. And we have now a squat in between those taps. Good. Making sure we're not throwing our shoulders down and up. The whole upper body goes down and up because the legs bend, but we're not doing any swinging or swaying with that. Shoulders stay pretty stable. More intensity in the legs if you want. Lift to the back. Keep the squat going. Engage the abs. Support your back because we are leaning slightly forward. Are you feeling it? In the back of those legs. Oh yeah. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Last one. I really like that feeling. Waking up those legs. Ooh. All right. Land those feet, number 11, under your hips. And go down into a squat. Again, we want to push the hips back. We want to check. Make sure we always see our toes, even at our lowest point. Try to keep your chest up and open. Good. We can stay here. This added weight in our hands is adding more work. If you'd like to, we can add a bit more work here. We can go shoulder, press up, shoulder, stand tall, shoulder, press up, shoulder, stand tall. Now add more squeeze in the legs. No matter what you're doing, if you're using the arms or not, I want you to think about squeezing the legs, glutes, inner thighs. Squeeze up, squeeze to stand. There we go. Up. And again. Squeeze. Add more intensity. It's all about what you're thinking. Can you squeeze even harder? 2 more. Because we haven't added any physical intensity. It's about what we're thinking about. Perfect. Okay. Nice long stride with the legs. We can load up the weights. So you might want to load up potentially with a set of lighter ones, or keep the heavy ones in your hand, or do none at all. Your choice. So it's a reach down, and look at the elbow coming up to the ceiling. Down and elbow. What we're not doing is opening the chest to the front of the room. So try to keep those shoulders square with the floor. Good. Legs can stay still, or you can go again into a knee dip, back leg. Lots of options. 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out, walk it out. Ready to switch second side. You know what's coming. Get into position. Start the move, just arms or arms and legs. Your choice. Down, elbow up. When you bring that arm up, it's close to your upper body, so the elbows are not going flying out to the side. You're directing the elbows to the back and up. Good. And that helps you keep your shoulders square to the floor. 4, 3, 2, last one. Really good. Okay. Plant those feet again, number 11. And we're going to hinge over from the hips. So we've got a flat back like a table. You could land a drink on it and not spill. Your knees are slightly bent. You extend, you row with elbows high, extend again, and deadlift up. Squeeze the glutes, inner thighs, shoulders come back. Over, row, extend, squeeze up, over, row, extend, squeeze up. It's not about going fast. In fact, going slower is better because we're asking our body to stay contracted for longer. Work those muscles longer, you'll get more out of it. Flat back over, engage the abs, deadlift up. Over, soft knees, deadlift up. Over, elbows close, there's so much to think about. Chest open. Good. Couple more. Maybe one more. There we go. I'm going to go to a lighter set of weights. I'm going to do some flies out to the side. So again, feet in number 11 position, under my hips, so that means we're not glued together. We've got a bit more stability because our feet are a little bit apart. Hinge forward from the hips, soft knees. One arm raises, then the other arm. And then two arms go together but slower. Up, up, down, down. Single arm, one. Other arm, one. Arms together, slower, up two, down two. It's a single and a single, up two, down two. Okay, so we have the pattern. Now focus in between your shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. That's one side. Shoulder blades together. Other side, now together. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Good. Single, single. One, other side. Your core is tight. Together. Up two, down two. Single, single. Up. Shoulder blades squeeze. Yes. Together. One more full set. It's a single and together. Up, up, down, down. Really good. Hope you felt that one. So notice sometimes we're doing arms and legs at the same time. Sometimes we have the legs holding us in a stable position, and it's more about upper body. So coming into a wide squat. This time our feet turn out a little bit, and as we go down into our lowest position in our squat, we can still see our toes. What we don't want is diamonds. Okay, so wide. It's down and up. Squeezing those same areas, your glutes behind you, your inner thighs as those legs come in closer and you stand. Core tight. Try not to lean over with your squat. Keep your chest up and open. There we go. So now we know what the legs feel like. We start to add alternating arms to the front. I still have my lighter weights. It's your choice if you can manage heavier weights or you don't want weights at all. We're lifting just to shoulder height. The arms extended but not straight. So don't lock those elbows. And again, the slower we go, we're asking those quads, inner thighs, glutes to contract that much longer. Getting more out of it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Now, your option, if you want, is to do both arms together. Maybe go even slower. Nothing's changed in the back. So we are not starting to swing to help get those weights up. It's controlled. And if you don't like the way this feels, go back to singles. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Great. Put those down just for a second and grab a drink. Okay, that heat wave, it comes in the house sometimes. Always feels nice and cool until you start working out. Please grab a drink anytime you need one. So I'm going to go to one weight. If you have kettlebells, you can use kettlebells here too. And I step back with one leg. If it's my right leg that's back, it's my right arm that has the weight. And it's like a pendulum. As I lift my leg to the back, I tilt forward. So working on balance, core is engaged, softening on the standing leg, and I reach to the floor. And I stand up. And I reach to the floor. Go slow. There's no medals for going fast on this one. So if you've got the added weight in your hands, you're asking your body to pull that extra 2, 5, 7 pounds, whatever you've got, and work a little harder just to get you to stand up again. When I stand up, I bring my feet close together, but I'm not quite touching the floor. You can touch if you want to. Sometimes I need to. Stand up. One more time. Good. And then sometimes I cut my count off when I lose my balance. We get to do that as instructors. All right. Ready to switch, second side. So take your second leg behind you. It's my left leg, so the weight is in my left arm. And I start again to move in a nice long line like a pendulum. First couple times, maybe you want to touch down, and then you can add the challenge of doing the entire thing without touching, turning it into balance, core work. Your eyes focus in front of you slightly on the floor. Core tight. Notice it's the standing leg that's doing the work. Maybe you're feeling it in the glutes and the hamstrings, particularly when you get closest to the floor. Don't lock the leg. Keep the knee soft. Oh, a couple more. One more. Oh, good job. All right. I'm going a little lighter in my weights. Going to a tap. We're going to do a little bit of rotation. So coming across the body, keeping the elbow at shoulder height the entire time. Reach out, pull back. When we come across the body, Right here at your extended point, we want knees, toes, nose, fingers, all going to the front corner of the room, whatever that is for you. Extend a bit more, as though there's a shelf you want to reach. Good. Elbow back. One more time. Excellent. So we sneak in a little bit of core work there. Tap it out again. Second side, elbow up, shoulder height. And we want to keep it there. If you find the arm starts to fall down from fatigue, first, if you have a weight in your hand, do the move without the weight. Try to do the move maintaining form without the added intensity of the weight in your hand. And then, if you find you're tired, you can take a break. Try not to stand still. Keep moving. Maybe shake out the arms. Whatever you need to do. Reach a bit more. Reach a bit more. Notice we go a little slower when we add that extra reach. Oh, here we go. 2 more. Elbow back. Last one. Good. Suitcase squat. So we can go to heavier weights if you'd like. So what we want to do is have those feet, number 11 position, not too wide apart. So maybe one fist in between your feet. And we start to squat down. The weights on the one side are pulling us and we're resisting against it to keep our shoulders square over our hips. Push back your hips. Dig in your heels. Excellent. Core tight. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Ready to go. On the other side, we're going to just vary this one a little bit. So make sure you've got a good grasp on those weights. We're going to go down 2 and up 2. So here we go. Down 2, up 2. Really the same move. I've just really slowed us down. Down 2, up 2, down 2. Now it's going to be down on 1, up on 3. So down on 1, up, 2, 3. Down on 1 and then up, 2, 3. Down on 1, up, 2, 3. I don't know about you, quads are talking to me. 2, 3. Down on 1, up, 2, 3. Last time. Down, up, 2, 3. Okay. No weights at all. We're just going to do a rotation. Knee comes across your body. Try and bring it up to the elbow. Lots of core work. Working balance. Standing knee soft. Not going fast. Now, can you do it without touching? Ooh. 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it down. Second side. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Use your core. Slow rotation. Good. Now, can you do it without touching down? Focus your eyes on one spot. I'm looking around. It's making me wobble. I need to correct. Looking at one thing that's not moving. And then my eyes help to stabilize my body. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, core work also. Working through the glutes. Let's just take those feet out. Okay, grab a drink if you need to. If you're going to save your drink for the end of the class, do make sure that you hydrate. It's nice and easy. Just touching the heels front. And now touch back. Go slow. We're not trying to get our heart rate up. Go slow and touch and touch. Now hold this one. Hold. Now, you might need to adjust the back leg. We're going to try to press the heel into the ground, and if it's too much of a stretch, bring that back foot a little closer. You can keep your arms reaching out. You can bring them down to rest on your thigh. You're pressing your heel down, feeling the stretch in the calf of the back leg. This back knee has a slight bend, so it's not perfectly straight. Bring your shoulders back over your hips, up onto the ball of your foot. Now press your hip creases forward, squeezing the glute, getting a big stretch in the hip flexor and down the quads. Stay here. Bring your arms into cactus arms. You can also, I need to move my back foot back a little bit. You can also go and hold a knee dip for a bigger stretch. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And come up. Shake it out. Second side, don't worry, I didn't forget that our other stretches. I'm just doing things in a different order today. So we've done a nice long extension, soft knee, back leg, press the heel. Try to feel the stretch in the back calf and make any adjustments you need to. Move that leg closer, further away. The only thing we don't want to do is straighten that back leg. Again, options for your arms. If you like the nice long stretch, your arms can be out, but make sure your core is engaged. Bring those shoulders back up onto the ball of the back foot. Press your hip crease forward. Stay here, sink down. Now put your hands in your back pockets, imaginary, and try to squeeze your shoulder blades together, your elbows together. Nice opening through the chest. Good. Bring it up. Now we're going to reverse this side. So we're pivoting on the front heel, lifting the front toes, and we're getting a nice long stretch. You can gently reach for the toe. You can press out in front of you, or you can land your hands on your back thigh. This is giving us a great stretch, glute, hamstring, calf. Come on up. Step back about halfway. We're not into a deep lunge behind us. And we're stretching out the second side, going all the way down the back of that extended leg. So up in the glutes it starts, through the hamstring and the calf. Reach here, press here, land here. Whatever you'd like. And bring it up. Stretching for the quads. Leaning on something, working on balance, grabbing onto your foot. Again, press the hip crease forward. Feel the stretch down the quads. Try to keep those legs close together and not lifting that stretching leg up to the side. Shake it out, switch. Okay, and then we're going to finish up with stretching the arms. Bring it down. Inhale. Grab those hands together. Reach off your hips. Try to reach off your shoulders. And then plant the feet. Come forward. Thumbs up. Opening through your upper back. Big stretch. Relax it. Press your palms down. Lift those arms up again to shoulder height. This time you're looking at the back of your hands. Lead with the heel of each palm. Now feel the stretch down the back of the arms. So a little bit in the triceps, forearms. Bring it down, shake it out. One arm comes and walks down between your shoulder blades. You can set it here and support with your free hand. You can try and reach with the other hand. You can wave if you can't reach. Shake it out. Second side. So again, we try to keep the elbow by the ear, support with your free hand. And what are we able to do on the second side? And actually, I haven't done this in a while, and I'm still waving from one side. I can touch the other. So trying not to be in competition with myself. We talk about not competing with our other participants, but don't compete with yourself either, because we can sometimes get hurt if we have a goal and it's not attainable, maybe not today, or maybe it's going to take a little bit of work. So it's good to push yourself, but keep it healthy and safe. One more deep breath in. And let it go. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. And stay well. Stay safe.